welcome to another episode of Laughing Kiki. I'm your host.
Episode 11.
We on episode 11, man. We deep in here, man.
Boy.
Like your favorite nana.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
in
boy.
here, boy.
For sure.
All right, we have a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's happening with y'all? My name Rick, RIG.
Speak up, son, dog.
Too low.
Yeah,
what's
speak
happening with
up.
y'all?
Don't be trying to sound cool.
Yeah,
My name
yeah.
Rick, RIG, tap in with me. I make music, I'm an artist. I'm from Detroit, but I'm here based in Atlanta right now.
All right, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm blessed and highly favored.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
for
tell you
sure.
that.
For sure, but I want to introduce these joints, though, by our girl Roxanne on the rocks. Hey, I think I got the blueberry lemon drop, and Kiera, you got the strawberry Hennessy, motherfucker.
Yeah, so
Hey,
promo. This could be you.
On the rocks. I don't know. You can follow it on Instagram. What is it? On the rocks is ROX. On the rocks.
Because her name Roxanne. That
sure.
is cute.
That's low key hard. Though. That's low key
So
hard.
we love an entrepreneur. We love all that stuff. We also want to shout out our girl Ellie. Happy birthday.
Kelly,
We
happy
just
birthday.
did a segment,
On Entrepreneurish.
Cancer Season. We
For
just
sure.
did a
Happy
segment
birthday.
with Entrepreneurish. It's another podcast here at
For
Laughing
sure.
Up Daily. And this was Darion's first time
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Appreciate you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us for sure. So,
Oh, you got some hot shit going on, too, though.
oh yeah, let's I got invited to Voyage ATL's magazine. They're gonna give me an interview, so I'm excited about that.
Go ahead,
Cause
Kiera.
I always thought you had to like reach out to them. They reached out to me.
Hey, you talking about, yo, what's
So
up?
I was like, damn, I'm doing my big one.
Go
Like,
ahead,
so
Kiara.
I'm very happy about that.
Hey, Laughing Key, you gonna take us somewhere.
Oh God, we're gonna
For
go
sure.
somewhere, and that's just this is my second magazine.
Hey, you talking about,
So yeah, I'm doing my big one.
you is.
All right.
Nah, congratulations for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We just gonna get into one news topic that's been on everybody's thing. I feel like the memes came faster than the news.
She was so ready to talk about this.
Nah, I found out through the memes for real.
Yeah, like that's crazy for like
I found out through TikTok.
For real.
same the memes because people was talking about like Ariel going down there and they girlfriends going to go pick up their men from the submarine.
Yeah, so that submarine shit, Kiera wanted to get into it.
I just found it's just like that small little tic tac, and
Nigga really got into it and did it. They spent $250,000 to
See,
go
but, like,
experience that.
was
And
it
then I just found out
professional?
he had no windows.
They had one window.
Was that
they
professional?
had one
though?
window.
Like how they do that? Like
They were, I heard that the
I don't even know for real.
submersible, not
Yeah,
submarine.
submersible, for
there
sure.
wasn't no submarine for real.
Yeah, it
There
was
was
a
no submarine.
submersible. And then for a submersible to go that deep, 15,000 deep in water is crazy.
Damn.
That's
I mean,
very
shit.
not high tech. And then but people were saying how they feel like it was a scheme to eat the rich.
Scheme that Todd set up.
Yeah, but my thing is like, why would you send these people on a homicidal mission?
But how you know, like, when no scheme, like, he just wanted to disappear?
Nah,
Yeah, but why would
I think
you
they
make
all
people
had to
do
like.
that,
I think
though?
they all wanted to do that, low key though. I
They
don't
wanted
know.
to disappear. And they just
Nah,
set this up.
I don't know if they wanted to disappear, but I think they all just wanted to see the Titanic go. Cause I
That
think
would be a
dude-
sight to see. Like,
Yeah, I would
was
love to
somebody
see
who
it.
ain't
I
go.
would love to see
like
it
that.
too.
Wasn't it somebody who opt out? Somebody who ain't go?
I don't even
I
researched
I don't
didn't
even know
hear
all the
that.
details,
But
but
what I heard was they reportedly they ran out of oxygen. They ran out of oxygen this morning, so apparently they most likely have passed.
no, they was saying. I was watching the news this morning. They said something like it collapsed or something like the.
Oh, yeah,
pressure or
they
something.
seen pieces of it. Yeah, I seen that shit,
Dang,
too.
that's messed up.
Can you imagine how scary that is? Like you're like, yeah, I got money. I'm finna go see the Titanic. Y'all
But they said, the waiver said, like, they mentioned death 3 times, so they selected what they were getting into. That was one of the, like, possibilities, shit. You might die.
Do you
So
feel
they
like
died, and that's the end of that. I ain't saying like that, but they picked up.
rest in peace to them? Cause that's a horror movie. Like, can you imagine like you going down to go see something that's even like that haunted? Cause think about the people that died on the boat.
But just think about, like, you got this much money. These are big. Like, it was a billionaire on it. Like, you that bored with life, you want to see the fucking Titanic out of all the things to see. Out of all the wonders in the world, you want to see the Titanic.
I would do it too.
I'm
not
scared of
gonna
the
cap.
water,
If
like,
I
you
had
couldn't
much
get me
money, I'd
down
be like,
there.
hell yeah. But the fact that
Okay.
it wasn't that
Well.
safe, like in that little TikTok, I wouldn't have gotten it.
I'm gonna keep laughing, Kiki. We're gonna keep this shit pushing, man. Shout out to you. You're gonna be like, oh, yo, I'm gonna have to keep this shit running, though.
I
Because I don't know if you're gonna come back from that one.
I mean, hey man,
That's a possibility.
Everybody knew it was a joke though. Well, not a joke, but like
Everybody taking
knew,
that shit as a joke.
everybody took it as a joke because it's like, why would you? What made you want
That
to do that?
outrageous.
Think about having that much money. Like, if you're a billionaire, you have done everything you want to do in life.
Apparently not.
Clearly, you that bored, you want to go see this Titanic. That's crazy.
I mean, I would do it. I mean, I don't know. If I had that much money, I'd be like, hell yeah. But the fact that it wasn't that, like, if I was looking at the credentials and looking at the way the thing was
So
set
what
up,
else you would do if you had the money? I'm curious to know.
Man, I don't even know, man.
Like, what you just had unlimited money right now. What would Kiara go do?
Ball out.
I'll buy a bitch. I'm just saying.
Shit, you can buy a bit now. They'll take that. They'll take that work check you got.
$100 in the like $1,000 in a fucking a hot piece of sprinkle. I bet you gonna do something.
She gonna make a trust fund with her and her bad hoes.
I don't know if I was a billionaire, I don't even know what I would do with all that money. I think I'd be seeing the Titanic.
I'd be kind of bored, low key.
I don't know if you're gonna see it, cause clearly.
I'd be
We
kind of
just seen
bored.
what happened.
Like if you had all that money, like you could do everything. That really mean you can't do nothing. Like ain't no more excitement for real. I think I don't know. I don't know.
I've been poor before, so maybe that's different.
Nah, for real, yeah.
I'm fucking dead. Well, let's get into our exclusive interview with Will. Where you from, big dog?
I'm from the east side of Detroit. It's kind of like, I'm from the east side, but it's kind of hard to describe what hood I'm from because we moved around a lot. So I was in East Warren, then we was on Outer Drive, and then we was like on 7 Mile. So I really just tell.
7 Mile?
Yeah, I stay on 7 Mile right now.
That's a real street?
No, that's an actual street. Yeah, like
I
7
didn't know
Mile,
that.
8 Mile, 9 Mile.
Yeah, 8 Mile is like autobiography. Like it's like autobiography.
Oh wow, so that's really cool actually. Can you tell us about your background about even being from Detroit?
If anything, like it's kind of like Atlanta a little bit. Like the hood, at least the hood I grew up in, it's kind of like I stay in the West End right now, so it's like kind of like the same, honestly. Like transitioning, coming to school, it really wasn't that difficult because it was like I done already seen the hood, so it really ain't.
So what made you even want to come to Atlanta?
I came out here for school, honestly. 12th grade, I was like picking between like 3 schools, and I was like out of nowhere, I just said Morehouse, and then I ended up down here.
So like, what can you tell us about Detroit? Because I've never been to Detroit. So what's something you can tell us about Detroit?
And like Atlanta niggas like love Detroit. People love Detroit.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely
the
a lot of.
connection
It's a lot of
they got
love.
to Atlanta is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of love in Detroit in the city. At least in the area I grew up in. Like a lot of people be saying like Detroit grimy, Detroit dangerous. Like nah, like it's a lot of
scammers
love.
too, though, for sure.
No, it's a lot of scammers though. It's a lot of scammers, but like, I mean, yeah, you mean you keep your head low. I mean, you cool. I grew up watching anime and playing in the dirt, and I was in the hood, so I mean it's the same experience everywhere.
For sure.
I feel you.
So I know like music wasn't like your first like creative shit you were doing. I know you were taking pictures and photography.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That was your first real love. So talk about that. Like then how you said went into music.
I wasn't even making music all the time. Like I started off like drawing, editing videos, taking pictures, and stuff like that. I randomly started rapping with the homies. In middle school, we made a little group called funny. It's called 6 Ave because we was on 6 Mile, and so we was on the avenue. So we was like, oh, we gonna call ourselves 6 Ave, and so I took everything that I was doing. Like I was drawing, I like draw like cover arts and stuff like that. Then I take the editing and edit it, and then like I take the videography, record my video, and just, you know what I'm saying, everything that I was already doing kind of like made sense to throw it and like help it with the music and stuff like that.
Okay. So how did you officially get into making music, and how would you classify your style of music? What kind of music do you make?
The music I make kind of like it's real melodic, chill, like a sunny day in the trap house.
I told you that when I listened to your music the other day.
Or like I really like a cloudy day. Like it's like
It's good music to smoke.
I'm a
too.
very good music to smoke
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, definitely the cloudy part, cause it's like I be talking about like a lot of happy shit on like sad ass beats, or like it be reversed to be like a happy ass beat, but like some sad lyrics. Like I don't know, like
You got
it's really just vibey for real. Like you know what I'm saying. Like definitely the smoke too. Like I definitely like a good chunk of the people who mess with my music smoke weed.
Who's your inspirations though? Like, Who did you grow up listening to?
Cause you from like you Detroit, like Motown is Detroit.
Nah, for
Like
sure.
that's like the black mecca of music. So like how you got connection with that shit? Like being from Detroit.
What's crazy is like I spent 4 years of my life living in Southfield, so I wasn't even really like in Detroit for like what folk would call like they prime years in high school and stuff like that. I was kicking and jiving with white folks. I ain't even gonna lie. But like my inspiration probably like my favorite rapper right now is Isaiah Rashad. So I grew up a lot. Like I listen to a lot of bro music. So I feel like a lot of his influence rubbed up on me a little bit. I grew up, Eminem. I was listening to a lot of like boom bap hip hop. Like I fell in love with Jay Dilla real early. I didn't even really listen to a lot of Detroit artists. Like I'm just now like tapping in with like, like from Detroit. Like I mess with V's a lot.
How old you is?
I'm 19, yeah.
And you know who Jay Dilla is? That's crazy.
Yeah, and I was
know who
listening.
Jay
Yeah.
Who is Jay Dilla?
He
producer.
a producer for Detroit.
Yeah.
Real big, like boom bap hip hop. You know
Yep,
what I'm saying?
like, he died a couple years ago.
Yeah, but like I definitely was listening to a lot of those beats growing up, so that definitely play a lot. So like imagine like you from 7 Mile on the east side, gunshots, whatever, hood, but you listening to Jay Dilla. It's kind of like Cloudy Day in the Trap House.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from. That's a beautiful way to put it. Quiet on the Set. Detroit is known for its rich music scene, and how has growing up in the city influenced your music?
Growing up in the city, for me, I was very lonely. So like I had a lot of time to think about music and like not really have anybody else input. Kind of just like you and your thoughts in a room. Like maybe a couple people, your brother might be in there. My older brother actually rap too though. Shout out Kalos.
For sure, that's how you got into it though.
Yeah, so like that's how I got into it, rapping. My older brother rap, so I feel like he really the reason I rap now, cause like he had the studio, but I was young, so I ain't really had nothing studio equipment, whatnot. And like he'll have his studio in the closet. He'll be like tapping in. I'll be like, all right, bet. I'll do my thing, write a little verse, do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I always been in the studio, but like this, I'm just not kind of like trying to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I just been rapping for a little bit.
I'm happy music is for you, because music is not for me.
Music ain't for a lot of people, honestly.
You got a rap group?
Yes,
I think you did. How you told me that?
Yes, I tried. I was Lil Kiki on the block. SoundCloud.
We gotta play your song one day.
Hell no.
I gotta hear that.
I
You
heard
gotta send me that.
It was the most disgusting thing.
You gotta send me that.
It was the most SoundCloud thing. It was the nasty. It was just so trash, because I did it on GarageBand, and like.
GarageBand ain't bad.
No.
You can
I don't
make.
work GarageBand though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like, music.
Give us a taste of it.
It was terrible.
Give me a little bit of it.
No, it was bad. Like,
All right, look, with music though, like you gotta go through the like.
It was horrible.
You gotta go through the I'm ass phase, like.
no, it was more of like, what am I doing here?
No, like I had that too though. Everybody got that. Like you be like, folk don't be like some folk like they raps or they songs be cool, like maybe, but like I feel like starting off, I did not like my music. Like that junk was ass. Like I was like, what is this? What am I doing? So you just gotta stick with it till you find your sound. I don't know.
Like I was trying to be like Tyler, but I was trying to be Nicki Minaj.
At
It
the
was
same
a lot
time.
going
At the
on.
same time.
What did that sound like?
It was terrible.
Two different
It was
things.
absolutely terrible. Like, so it's when I see people that's actually like people who are actually talented rappers, it's just like dang, because I know I've been in the studio sweating, panicking. It was terrible. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna find out what it is I'm supposed to do, because it's not this.
I think everybody's
That's how
studio
bad it was.
experience be hot. Like every
I
studio.
still want to go be. I
went
want to
in
be a
hot.
rapper too, though.
I
I still
want
go
to
them phases.
I'm still Lil Kiki on the block.
For
My
sure.
mixtape dropping
yeah.
every Friday.
For sure. Yeah, you talking about?
Oh God, that's my alter ego. But music is really not for everybody, because it was damn sure not for me. I need a different kind of mic.
Yeah, you talking about?
Hey, you talking
Nah,
about?
for real, yeah.
Oh God, that shit was terrible.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how you balance it now, like your photography and your music?
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like I had stopped photography cold turkey because like I had to build on my artist platform. I'm kind of like juggling between both of them now, but
Sean.
I had built my photography platform, and that had already in itself took a long time to do. And so I took everything I learned from there and was like, all right, let me chill out for a little bit and really up the artist stuff like that for real.
Go ahead.
I lost my train of thought.
We was talking about you being an artist.
Oh,
and
yeah.
about how you you cut
photography,
Yeah, how you do it both of them together?
Oh
complement
yeah,
each
so
other.
like nowadays, like it's really the same thing. So like when you go and network with people, like when I go and network with people, like I have my camera and I'm a photographer, but you know what I'm saying, you tap in with people more the more y'all talk, or I'm also an artist. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, really just leveraging both. You know what I'm saying? Cause I had a chance to do both, like primarily. Like I had a chance to be like, I'm just a photographer. I had a chance to be like, oh, I'm just an artist. So now I feel like nowadays I'd rather just do both. Cause I mean, I'm raw
You
at both of
can.
them.
Yeah, you're a creative. You can do both.
Oh, yeah,
you do
for sure.
everything you want to do. Shit.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
network with them both.
Yeah.
Because I'm still doing my podcast stuff, but I'm still doing my stuff as an A&R.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you should. I love doing A&R stuff. It's so fun. Like just to tell niggas they trash, I get a kick out of it. Nigga, you suck. Boo. I love it. It's so fun. So it's like it's good to balance both things you do. And I think you're a very talented artist. I want to tell you that too.
For sure. I
appreciate
think
that,
so.
appreciate
I tell you all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. He do be telling me all the time. He be like, bro, drop that shit right now.
Yeah.
Right, and one thing I can tell, like I know a lot of artists who reach out to me, send me their songs, but they too scared to put their work out because they scared of how people are going to perceive it, and they're scared how like, or it's not gonna get no views, or they're not gonna be little baby overnight. I feel like working hard and putting your mind on something and really focusing and locking on one thing and taking everything day by day and gaining your skills day by day is how you are going to be successful.
You better
For
say
sure,
that shit,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Thank you,
definitely
I'm
stick with it.
drunk.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, I was making
that
music.
right.
I was making music. I'm like, what am I doing this for? Like, it's literally like, people hit, like, you gonna hit a dead end with the music. Like, you definitely gonna hit that. Like, you gonna be like, what am I doing? Really, with anything you're doing, honestly, like, it could be a clothing brand. It could be, you could be a producer, hell, photography. Anything you doing, like, it's gonna be a moment where it's just like still, and you feel like you in the same spot. Like, hell, I be feeling like I'm in the same spot. But it's like, I mean, if your music hard, like, you just gotta keep going, honestly. Like, a lot of people be scared
Can't
of,
quit
like,
it.
they be
Can't be
scared.
scared.
Like, you can't be scared. You gotta be confident in yourself. Somebody gonna like it. Hell, you better like it. Cause if you don't like it, what you dropping it for?
Exactly. What can you tell us being a Morehouse man?
Well, you came all the way from Detroit to Atlanta to be a Morehouse man.
Yeah,
Morehouse man is so cool.
that's crazy.
Y'all are horrible people.
Damn.
Why-
Damn.
what made you like, yeah, Morehouse? I'm choosing.
I can't even
I
answer
claim
that
it.
question. I don't even know. Like, it was a ceremony we had, and I was supposed to say Grand Valley State. I had a $40,000 scholarship to go to Grand Valley State for free, honestly. Well, like, not for free, because I was paying for it. I had a whole scholarship, like $40,000, and my dumb ass said Morehouse. Yeah.
Hey,
You want to go to a HBCU?
I did want to go to
you wanna
HBCU.
Atlanta?
Yeah. I think what it was, I ain't really know nothing about Atlanta. I was a young nigga. Like, I was fucking hoes. Like, I was like not really worried about school. So like when they was like, what school you gonna go to? Like, you had to go to the mic and verbally say what school you was going to.
Oh wow.
And so I had like a split second, like, all right, nigga, what you doing? Cause it's like the rest of your life is finna affect what you say. So I was like,
Exactly.
I'm finna go with the niggas. Morehouse. And
You know, Martin Luther King went to Morehouse.
nah, for sure, yeah. I don't regret
That
going to
is
Morehouse
so
at all. Yeah.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson too.
That's crazy.
Was
There's a lot of people
Spike
in the
Lee?
Morehouse.
Spike Lee?
Yeah, Spike Lee, yeah.
went.
It's just the history that go along with Morehouse is
Man,
crazy.
Yeah,
'Cause I really
yeah.
wanted to go to Spelman, but I don't know. Them hoes
Spelman
mean.
number one HBCU though.
Them hoes mean. I didn't think I would fit in.
They work hard to get in that motherfucker though.
Hell yeah.
Nah,
them-
for sure,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
They
Yeah,
work
that's
their
what I'm
ass
saying.
off.
For sure.
I like GSU. I don't gotta do too much.
Got to.
Yeah, like at Morehouse, it's definitely cool. I fuck with
Yeah,
it a
I
lot.
don't like hoes enough. I couldn't do it. All girls school would stress me the fuck out.
That's why they put the dude school right next to it, so
No,
people don't go
that would
crazy.
piss me off more. Like, move.
So like, have more like being at Morehouse, being in Atlanta, had that influenced your music at all?
Absolutely. I learned a lot of like, I learned how to be a man at Morehouse, like, and so that helped me with my
You better.
music.
They
Martin
say,
Luther
boy.
King
Yeah,
went
that's what
there.
I'm saying. I
Man,
learned how to be a man at Morehouse.
Oh,
Like,
what the hell?
Like,
I hope it do.
I'm a young nigga. Like I'm typically like always the youngest out of my friend groups because my birthday late. So I mean, I come in like, well, I was 17 when I came in.
That's amazing.
When I my freshman year, I was 17, and like niggas was already finna turn 19. My homies was finna turn 20, and I'm 17. I'm like, what the fuck? Like them niggas like, or like even being in class, like the teachers give a fuck. You go to the office give a fuck. you go to class, the janitor give a fuck. Like everybody is always instilling like these new ideas or like new shit for you to think about in your head. So going through shit, being by my own, like I'm 10 hours away from the crib, so I can just call people, but they not here for it. So I had to depend on other like older homies and mentors and shit like that. So like, and that influenced my music, cause my music don't sound the same, cause I'm going through different shit. Like I'm still going through shit. Like my music is gonna sound different. Probably in the next like in the next year, my shit is not gonna sound the same. Like
that's very beautiful you say that, cause at GSU, like the whole student body, well, most of the student body, we believe that our financial aid office and our counselors, they don't care about us at all. Like,
damn,
we could be like, I remember I was having some problems with financial aid. Like, I had to get my stuff together, and it took like 5 different people for me to like get the answers I needed to fix my problem.
It be like that. I think every financial aid office be some shit, cause even at Morehouse, like you be having to go through so much. Like the line be long as hell. Like I done went, got in line, put it on my phone. They tell me what time. I done went, ate and shit, came back, and them still I got a whole hour to wait. But at least at Morehouse, like the financial aid office, they'll do shit like this. Like, all right, you can't get an appointment. Take my number down. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
For sure.
Get my email. I'm gonna email you tomorrow. Or
do they do it?
Yeah, they do it. Like I'm telling you, they care. Like at Morehouse, they care. Like
sure.
if your situation might be fucked up and they clock out at 3, take my number and call me at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And you better call them at 9 o'clock, cause that person is gonna help you out.
So.
We don't got that. That is a luxury.
That's community though.
That's
all black
HBCU.
people, for sure.
Yeah, I go to a white school, so they leave you to die. I'm not gonna cap.
That's fucked up.
They will, but the tuition there is so cheap.
For real, no, that's what it is though. Yeah, that's what it is.
Very
like,
cheap.
You paying for more. You paying more, and you probably like damn near get more.
But they
unfortunately,
they graduate more black students than anywhere else in the country.
Yeah.
They got more black graduates than anybody.
It's a black school, but the people who are like the dean office and like the people who are in office, they're still white people,
yeah, for sure.
and they don't care. They don't.
Like really by the book.
Morehouse, they more about the book.
Morehouse, they won't bend the rules, but like they'll definitely like help you out past whatever time they getting paid for.
Sure.
Exactly.
So like, how you balance like school and then music?
Shit, that right there. Like, I be seeing artists, they be like blowing up and they be in school. I be like, I don't know how they do it. Like I've always had a funny relationship with school, cause like I always went to school like for my family. Like I ain't never went for myself. Like I went to Morehouse cause I was damn near scared of my auntie. Like honestly, that's the only reason I had Morehouse in my head, cause of the family. Like I'm first generation. It's like my
you go to college?
Yeah,
Sure.
so my mom and dad didn't go to school. My brothers and sisters, I think they went, but they didn't finish. So it's like it's really on me, honestly, and my little brother. But you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta keep going to help him out. So it's like, is it really for me type? But the music is for me. Like I definitely like put my heart and soul into it. Like it's my first year like actually saying like I'm an artist. Like it's my first year being like, oh, like I'm actually like, you know what I'm saying, I'm Rig or IG, you feel me? So
For sure.
it's definitely a weird, it's like a pull and tug, cause I'll have to rappel off the music in order to get my grades straight. You feel me? Like I might have to, cause it's like you gotta have your life in order before you really do anything else. So
Right.
it's a weird kind of relationship. It's like love and hate.
For sure.
That's beautiful. I'm happy that you are able to balance, because some people will drop out of school and pursue their music career.
I dropped out of school for no reason. You talking about? I ain't even have a reason to drop out. So but I'm saying you got a reason, you got a passion for something.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you talking about nigga don't drop out for less.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Yeah.
Me, that's why I feel like that's why you should. Well, cause you know I'm studying journalism,
For sure.
so it aligns with what I do here.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
She's a journalist.
I'm
Ladies
I'm
and
a
gentlemen.
journalist. I'm a
Precy
bad one though.
Thames.
I don't be doing nothing.
It's
I don't apply nothing I learned in
It's
school
cool.
to my shit. I need to do better. So I'm gonna get better at being in my journalist bag. I tried with the submarine shit. It didn't work.
It's cool. That was our first. That was our first.
I'm
stab at
gonna
being-
start reporting the news.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna do better when I care a little more.
That was our first stab
I
at.
think when I have the physical degree, that's when I'm gonna take it seriously.
How you gonna be though? You gonna be like reporting live?
Reporting live
You
from
hold it like you Diana Ross.
yes, Diana Key.
Hey,
Key Ross.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ross.
Period. I'm Channel 2 Action News. Okay. Okay. What else we got for you to?
So like, what's your biggest? Who your big like musical influences? Like, who your favorite artists?
Yeah.
You put me on a couple niggas. Like,
So like I listen like lately, like all right, look, so I grew up like listening to Isaiah Rashad hella, right? Feel me? But like I don't know, I've been listening to a lot of like Low Shimmy, a lot of
who?
You said Ray Shimmer?
No, his name Low Shimmy, Loe Shimmy. He from Florida. He from Florida, yeah.
You gotta send me some music. He sound crazy.
Nah, he hard. I ain't even gonna lie, he hard. Like,
Now I'm gonna tell you if he hard or not.
Hey.
Because my musical opinion is brutal.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
It's brutal. I will tell you them some shit straight.
He can get gangster like, but he definitely got some more chill.
Who else you like?
Who else I be listening
Oh,
to?
you put me on that nigga Tony Snow.
Oh yeah, Tony Snow. For
Y'all know
sure.
who Tony Snow
Tony
is?
Snow from the A.
Yeah, he knew.
I don't know who
Christine,
that is.
you know who Tony Snow is? You don't? Oh.
No,
Y'all
he
gotta
got a
send me
couple
these
viral
songs so I can
songs
tell
for
them if they
real.
good or not. Cause I'm gonna tell you if they good or not.
But Tony Snow hard for sure.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
Tony
listen
Snow,
to a
that
lot of
nigga
Snow.
too hard.
Tony.
Okay, I think I heard of him. I can't recall him out the bag.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
All right, who else your musical like? Not people that's new, like people that's old. Like,
Oh, people that's old.
you know, like Gary our age.
Darren, yeah, Darren, that's fucked up.
Not too much.
I don't know. Like I definitely like I said what I said.
He got me.
I grew up to a lot of really like the music that inspired me was music I grew up listening to. Like my pops would play everything. What my pops was playing, he was playing like reggae. Like he was playing like Barrington Levy. He was playing like I listened to like I fuck with the Dr. Dre 2001 album definitely.
Oh yeah, that's a
That
brand
motherfucker right there.
Yeah,
That motherfucker's on repeat. Like that's definitely what got me out the
Who you got some favorites from Detroit?
My favorites from Detroit? Oh, I fuck with V's right now, heavy.
Of course.
I fuck with
Everybody
V's
fuck
right
with
now.
V.
That's my
What
nigga
about
for
Baby
sure.
Faye Ray?
I fuck with that
love
nigga
Baby
too
Faye
though.
Ray.
I fuck with that nigga too though. Yeah.
You got Cash Dog?
Of course, Cat Dog.
Yeah, Cat
I
Dog.
like
Yeah.
Cash Dog.
Yeah.
You doing too late.
Yeah, I'm from the city, but like I don't know, I be feeling disconnected because like I really don't be there, and like
I get it.
hell, I done already spent 4 years not being there, and now I don't live there, so like I don't really be knowing too much what's
It's
going
still
on
your
in
roots,
this,
though.
but it's still my roots though. You
Sure.
feel me? Like I always got to tap in. You feel me?
That's beautiful, man. Can you talk about some of the challenges you faced when starting out as a rapper and how you overcame them now?
When you start, at least when I started, I didn't have shit. Like you got like, I had just moved over there with my auntie. Like I didn't really have no equipment. Really just like having the support behind it. Like starting off, like it's a couple folk that's gonna fuck with you, but like until you prove to people like that until you prove to people your worth, like they not gonna fuck with you. And that's like the unfortunate truth with like a lot of coming up artists, cause like I spent like the 4 years I said I was spending at up in Southfield, nigga, I was rapping, dropping shit, but like I really wasn't getting no love for real. That's really what it is, cause when you don't get no love, or like it's weird, like on the back end, like being an artist, like when I dropping shit, like I don't be seeing y'all reactions at the crib, so I don't know if I be doing the right thing or the right thing. Like you spent like hella bread, don't get nothing back, nigga. You don't get no support, nigga. You be like, you don't be knowing what type of music to make. Like, nigga, I didn't know if I was supposed to be making songs for me or songs for the people.
Right.
You can't find no,
You gotta be true to
can't find
yourself
no,
always.
yeah, stay true to yourself for sure. I had to learn that the hard way though.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
definitely like not finding beats, losing inspiration, being in the studio by yourself, like all this shit, like niggas don't know, like I had to really start by myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I probably wouldn't ever imagine being on a goddamn interview or a podcast right now.
sure.
But it's like you just gotta keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? And you never know, like usually every year should be like some new shit. Like
Bro, all it take is
Yeah.
one song, you can pop them all.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I feel
I did just drop a song called Caution a couple weeks ago. That been doing kind of nice right now. I ain't even gonna lie. It been smooth. Type in with it. It's on stream right now too.
I'm gonna just give you some advice as an A&R. Put that shit on TikTok. I'm
On
just
TikTok?
saying, like TikTok, like some of the people who I like, some of the music I listen to now. Ooh,
No, you good.
some of the music I listen to now, I found it on TikTok. Put that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
on
for
TikTok,
sure.
bro. Like,
You know what's crazy? I don't be
promote
knowing
on
the TikTok
TikTok.
algorithm. I don't be knowing how to post on that.
just do
You
it.
just asked me like, do
do
y'all
it.
got a TikTok? Y'all need to get one. Nigga, you need to get
I
one
lit.
too. You literally just told me the other
Look,
day.
when I figure it out, I'ma let niggas know.
Essential. Is that a good word?
Essential?
No, not. No, like it's a good
Non-essential?
tool. It's a good tool.
Essential?
Yeah, you said.
It's
essential.
really essential to success.
What
Yeah.
a journalism degree. You
Okay, but
Yeah.
you went to school for English.
Yeah, for sure. You know.
So you need to know the words.
I knew the word.
Okay,
you went to
give me
school
the
for
word.
English, my nigga.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
you dropped out. Why you go?
was
For,
born.
Oh, that ain't
Everybody
why.
born
No,
and
that's
shit.
not why. It was shit life. Hey, you talking about?
He had
That one,
bills.
the work was the easy part.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it
I've
then.
always been good in school.
This man
For
out
sure.
here studying
I suck at
words.
school.
You said who?
I suck
here
at
studying
school.
You run like fuck. You
I suck
want
at
to go
school.
to get an engineering degree. You don't suck.
Nah, I switched that. I'm cinematography
Nah, I
now.
ain't talking about now. I'm talking about back then.
Oh, in general, yeah.
I started with psychology. At first, I wanted to open my own mental health center.
Oh, yeah.
But I wanted to open my own nonprofit. Like that's what I wanted to do. I can still do that now, but when I started with my internship here at Live Hip Hop Daily, I was like, man, I want to be on the camera, boy. I want to talk shit. Like I don't want fuck that. I can help people through my podcast. Hopefully, I can inspire people.
No,
I was finna say
definitely.
bitches, so hope I can inspire people to do good in life.
You is an inspiration. I tell you that all the time.
Thank you,
You doing
sir.
everything
For sure.
right. You 20 years old.
Yeah, you got me out here,
Getting
man,
money.
for sure.
Yeah, you talking about.
So, what else can you tell the camera? Like, what else can you tell the camera about your background?
My background.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like we was in the hood, but it's like my mom always made sure we had what we needed for real. Like she always made sure we was straight for real. Like I always had my pops. My pops always been around. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Definitely a good. Like I got two sides of the family, like my pop's side, my dad's side, but I always knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? I grew up chilling. I mean, we grew up in the hood. We was, I mean, yeah, everybody then, you know what I'm saying? Like, the lights get shut out or whatever,
sure.
woody woo, but it's like, it's just normal hood shit. I don't know if it's trauma, but I mean, shit.
That's not trauma.
That's
Your
just-
You
mom
don't know what trauma is? You can't tell nobody what trauma
My
is.
bad.
Hell no, you can't tell what somebody. You
How
can't tell
long were
somebody
they
what
turned
trauma
off?
is.
I'm sorry.
No, like, it was a minute, bro. Like, it wasn't even,
Everybody
it
experienced
wasn't
it.
like a couple days. It was like a good minute for real. But,
Yeah, right on that check.
yeah, it was
You
like,
be like that.
nah, like, we wasn't always fucked up, like, but we did move around a lot. Or at least, like, we'll do some shit like this. We'll be on 7 Mile, like, we'll move from this side of 7 Mile to the other side of 7 Mile. We'll move, like, 10 minutes down the street.
Right.
But it's like, so we moved, like, nigga shit always packed up. Nigga,
Okay.
nigga didn't really have a lot of furniture.
You don't
type
think that
shit.
trauma?
That is trauma.
Nigga didn't really have a lot of, hell, I was sleeping on a box spring for, like, really, up until I got to college. Sleeping on a damn box spring at the crib. So I just throw some motherfucking covers on that bit and shit, you good. You got a pillow, you good. So I don't know, like, we grew up like the physical was fucked up, but the mental was like pretty alright, you feel me? Like,
That's great.
Yeah, boy, you made it all the way
But,
in
but,
my
but
house.
look how
Oh,
far,
yeah, for
far
sure.
you come.
Yeah,
though.
you
You should
too.
be
oh
very
yeah,
proud of yourself.
no, definitely, yeah, definitely proud of myself. Like, pat on my back for sure,
Yeah,
cause
shit.
I always been my goddamn self. Like, niggas in the hood, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always feel like a disconnect from Detroit, cause I already spent 4 years not being in Detroit. Like, I was in Southfield, so when I come back to the hood, it's like, damn, I don't really know nobody, or like the time that you would spend trying to like get people to hang out with and shit like that, like little hood friends or whatever, you don't, cause it's like you away going to school. That's what I went. I went 4 years at a private school, so I was living with my auntie and shit. So like that's why a nigga kind of like that shit helped my music too though, cause it's like I seen like both sides of the world. Like I didn't not have shit. I didn't live with people and they had shit. Like I didn't did both. So now I'm on my own and I kind of know what I want. Type shit.
That's beautiful. That's an amazing thing. You should be very proud of yourself.
For sure.
We proud of you.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
What's something you could tell upcoming artists or people who even want to move out of the state? Because me personally, I'm scared to move out of Atlanta. I'm scared
for
to.
real?
Yes, like I'm not scared, but it's like I'm not ready to just jump up. Like for people who go to college somewhere else, I think they so bold.
I feel like that
think
would
y'all
set
bold
me
as
back
shit.
not going away for college. I say that shit all the
I
time. I
was
wish
too
I would have
scared.
went away for school.
Cause I
bruh.
kept saying I'm gonna go to Miami, I'm gonna go to New York, I'm gonna go to California for college, and when it was time to do the
Georgia State.
applications, no, I was one. It was because of tuition. If tuition wasn't so high in other places,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
and if Georgia State didn't give me a grant, shit, like I didn't. No,
Yeah, cause like
I was too scared to go
even
outside.
when I was applying for schools in Detroit, like I was getting money off because I stayed in state.
right.
So once you go out of state, like all that money that
Yeah, you
they
can't
would
get that
give
money.
you, they
Yeah,
they don't get to you.
The in-state
But
tuition.
as far as like up and coming artists, shit, and for people trying to move, just do that shit. Like if you already having that thought in your head that you want to drop it, or you having that thought in your head that you want to move, I mean, what's stopping you? I mean, worst case scenario, you either delete your account, or worst case scenario, you go back home. Like you always have if you got people at the crib, like let's say like for instance, you in Atlanta, you wanna go live in Cali. Like, if you got people in here, if you got people in Atlanta that you know you can always fall back on, shit, just go do that shit, because it's life. Like, the music shit, like, you might drop some shit, that shit might be ass, but it's like, I mean, shit, delete that shit, drop some harder shit. Or leave that shit up there. Like, I got 4 mixtapes right now, and 3 of them shits are ass. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You can go listen to them shits right now. All them shits are ass. I really only want people to listen to On The Run. Like, On The Run is hard as hell. That's my shit. Or nah, Homesick hard as hell too. So Homesick, like, that's when I first changed my name to Rig and shit. When I dropped Homesick. Then I dropped On The Run, like, months after that. That shit hard, in my opinion. But I got like just drop that shit. Like, you gotta think, like, y'all.
You can't be scared to drop it.
You can't be scared. Like, you gotta be confident in yourself. What bruh just told me in here, he said, man, if you don't believe in your shit, ain't nobody else gonna believe in your shit. Especially like when you moving. If you don't believe you can move, you're like mentally, you're gonna, like, if mentally up there, you like, I can't do it, you're not gonna do it.
All right. So go ahead and tell them folks where you can follow you at.
Oh yeah.
How they can stream and what music you got out and what music you got coming up next.
For sure, y'all can follow me on Instagram, WXLLIAM_JB. If you can't find that, just type in RIG Rig. You can find my music, like, all my music is posted in my bio, but Caution is out on streaming. Ozone mixtape coming out. Beckwith and Backwoods coming out by the end of the summer. Hopefully, like, y'all can listen to that in the fall. And yeah, tap in with me.
All right, thank you. That was it for my boy Rig.
Appreciate you for
coming, my boy. On my next segment, we got my boy Austin Band. So stay tuned for our next segment. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate y'all for having me up.